All right, we're going to do solving systems of linear inequalities. And so we have done just linear inequalities where we graphed one and shaded above and below, but now we're going to do two on the graph, okay? These two are already solved for y. If not, you would solve for y first. Okay, so you write the equation in slope-intercept form, graph using the y-intercept, and plot points using the slope. Draw the line connecting dots. Remember, if it's less than or greater than but not equal to, it's a dashed line. Less than or equal to, greater than, a solid line. You shade above or below, greater than is above, less than is below. Do the same for the other line, and then where they overlap, the dark shade where they overlap is the answer. Okay, so if we look here and we graph this one, it is a dashed line shaded above. This one is a solid line shaded below. Okay, so let's go look at an example. So these are solved. All of these are solved for y for us. If not, you would solve for y first. So here my slope is -1. My b is 0, -3. It's greater than, but not equal to, so this one's going to be dashed and above. Now here my slope is 1. And my b is 0, -1. It's less than and equal to, so it's going to be solid and below. Okay, so you need to ask yourself and think about those. So 0, -3. Slope is -1, so that's going to slant to the left. Okay, and this is going to be a dashed line. So we're going to come over here and find our dashed line. Okay, so it's going to be a, I don't know why I didn't grab it. Let's see if we can try that again. Alright, so it's going to be a dashed line. And then I am going to draw an arrow. That one has an arrow there. Okay, so it is dashed. It's greater than. So that means I'm going to shade above the line. So we're going to highlight above that line here. Okay, so any questions there? Make sure you reach out if you're struggling. Okay, so dashed above, greater than. Okay, so now let's do the other line. We have 1 and 0, -1. So 0, -1. And then the slope is +1. Okay, so this is a solid line. So when we draw this one, it's going to be a solid line. And then it's less than, so less than is below the line. Alright, so we're going to highlight below the line. And I'm going to change our highlighting to blue. And then you can kind of see the overlapping area better here. So everything that's in the green is the solution to this part. So isn't that cool? So it's the overlapping area. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. And let's look here at this one. Okay, so here we have our slope is 5/3. Our b is 0, -3. So we have 0, -3 is our starting point. and then up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over 1, 2, 3. And then this is greater than or equal to, so it will be a solid line. So solid, and then it's greater than, so we're going to highlight above the line here. Because it's greater than. So do them one line at a time, and then take your time on doing that. Okay, so here our slope is 1/3. Our B is 0,1. So 0, 1 is our starting point. Up 1, 1, 2, 3. Point, up 1, 1, 2, 3. So it'd be over there, or down 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is greater than but not equal to. So when we do our line here, it's going to be dashed. Okay, so we're going to go here and it's going to be a dashed line. And then it's greater than again. So when we highlight, we are going to highlight above this line. So it's going to be right there. So notice that the overlapping part is everything that's shaded there in green. Okay, so let's look at one more together. Here our M is 2 and our B is 0, -1. And so when we start graphing that, 0, -1, slope is 2. Remember, we can put that 2 over 1. So that's going to be up 1, 2, right 1, or down 2, left 1. And then it is greater than or equal to, so that line will be solid. Oh, it's still on dash, so let me go in here and change my lines because we want a solid line. And then, so solid, and then it is greater than. So we're going to shade above this line because it's greater than. Okay, and then let's go back to our pen. And we have here M equals -1 and the point 0, 2. So 0, 1, 2. And then down 1, right 1, up 1, left 1, because it's a negative slope. And then this line again is solid. And it is also greater than, so we are going to highlight above the line. So notice the only part that is green is in here. This is not part of the solution, and this, only the overlapping part. So if you're doing it with your pencil, it would be in the shaded, the darker shaded area. Okay, guys, so that is graphing systems of linear inequalities. Please check your plan book for your assignments and let me know what questions you have.